Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hey, sit down.
Hello everyone, it's Alec Kubas-Meyer again. This week I wanted to talk about reviews and negative reactions and how certain writing can make people want to see something that they really shouldn't want to see. I wanted to start off by quoting Tex Anderson from Bloody Disgusting in his review of a Serbian film. He said, "If what I have written here is enough to turn your feelings of wonder into a burning desire to watch this monstrosity, then perhaps I haven't been clear enough. You don't want to see this movie, you only think you do." I've taken that to heart. I saw that in part because of his review. I am one of those people who takes that sort of language as a dare. I've actually seen a Serbian film twice. I don't really recommend it, although I do think it's a fascinating movie and worth watching if you can stomach it. This isn't about a Serbian film, this is about a woman in war. So, I reviewed A Woman in War, and it's horrible. It's disgusting. It makes me really angry, and so my review is scathing. It's the first time anyone on Flixist has given below a 10 out of 100. I don't even call it a film in the review. I went through and deleted every single instance of it because it doesn't even deserve to be called that. It's trash. It really is. I didn't want people to hear me say that and then think, oh, I need to see this movie. Is it really that bad? So when I wrote the review, I wrote 1,500 words, spoiling basically everything, writing exactly why the movie is terrible. It's just rape. That's all it is for 100 minutes. It's terrible. It's disgusting. And in my mind, writing that, it's rape, 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 sex, rape, 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 sex, rape, if I read my review, I would see that score at the bottom and be like, oh, I'm interested. And then it would appear it was like a rape fest, and it'd be like, I don't want to know if it's the worst rape fest or the best. I don't want to see it. And so I wrote it in such a way that I would remove the intrigue from it. I didn't want people to think I didn't want to leave stuff to the imagination to make people think that there was something there for them to see that I wasn't talking about, for them to be like, oh, is it really this bad? It doesn't really matter if it's that bad. It is. Absolutely. It is that bad. But the content of the film, as portrayed in the review, shouldn't be something that people want to see. I had some conversations that really depressed me about people being interested in seeing the film because of what I wrote, which means that they saw, rape, 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 and thought, that sounds like a Saturday afternoon. And that's really depressing. For some reason, people have taken what I said and completely missed the point. There is no reason to see a movie that's just rape. There are so many better movies out there. There are so many better movies about rape out there. Last night, I saw a movie called The Ravine of Goodbye, which is about rape. It was also pretty good. All Japanese movies nowadays actually seem to be about rape. And Japan needs to get their shit together. But that's not the point. The point is that bad things are bad. And I can understand the desire to watch bad things. I can understand seeing a review that is so scathing as mine of A Woman in War is. I can understand seeing that and being interested. What I don't understand is reading the contents of the review and seeing why, on a point basis, what about it is so terrible. And then being like, yeah, that's worth it. That's worth 2 hours of my time. It's not. There's no reason to see that movie, and there's no reason to see any movie like it. If you were just to spend the rest of your life 24/7 watching movies, you would never see all of the good ones. Why would you waste your time watching trash? I don't know. If you like the video, you should subscribe. We mostly do trailers, but I'm trying to do one of these every week. We do our weekly question where a bunch of us talk into cameras, and over on Flixist.com, finishing up my Japan Cuts coverage this upcoming week. We will have our big roundup of all of our reviews and our, give out our awards and everything. If you want to read this review that I've been talking about, it's below. See you next week.